Hi Gemini, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. Now let's chat, Gemini. You know that I will always tell you the truth of my readings and whatever I get during a pre-shuffle. And I don't know if this energy is for you or a cross-watcher. A cross-watcher is someone in your life where there's something going on, okay? There's a strong influence and it's showing up in the reading. So you're going through something with that person, okay? So I don't know who's who. Let me just tell you what came through the pre-shuffle. Lady Justice came out. It's a card of karma. It literally says in the heading on that deck, karma. Bottom of the deck was the 5 of air, and it happened to say, because it's got keywords, mistakes, melodrama, and reassessment. And it shows a girl playing chess, but it looks like she's lost the game or made a mistake, right? Underneath that was ego, which is the devil card. You know, so I don't know if I'm describing the cross-watcher or you, but I feel like someone's made a mistake, right? They thought they had the right strategy, but they didn't, and they lost the game. I don't know if someone feels that about you or vice versa. So I'm just going to tell you, someone's in their ego because they're like, they lost the game. They've made a mistake or they've played it wrong. Or they've made an incorrect move. You know, maybe the theme here, and they're getting justice, right, actually. So the karma, like, there's consequences to the losing of the game, if that makes sense. So I don't know. We're going to see what comes out. Maybe there's something around self-forgiveness. We all make mistakes. Cross-watcher or Gemini, whoever it is, everyone makes mistakes. It's about learning from them. And yeah, next time you might play the game quite differently, right? So, but yeah, someone's ego's been tripped because they feel like they've lost the game. Let's keep going. And it could just be something light and fun. Some of you could be gamers. My daughter Jordana, her and her partner play all sorts of games all the time. They're obsessed. So maybe it's something as simple as that. But I feel like it's something much deeper. Okay, let us begin. Bottom of the deck, I've got independence, Gemini. So a theme around independence, and it's next to awakening. Maybe you're awakening to the truth that you want to fly solo, you want to work independently, you want to achieve independence in some area of your life, but it seems like you're awakening to that. Let's shuffle. Now, Gemini, if you haven't yet subscribed, can I ask that you do? I'm extremely close. I think I'm like 500 off or something like that, 600. So anything you can do to help me achieve that milestone would be much appreciated, Gemini. Also, I will be going on holiday coming up, so there may not be any bonus readings for a few weeks. Going to a destination birthday holiday for a friend. One more. Okay, bottom of the deck. Yeah, okay, you're needing to change the way you look at something or your perspective on something. And I feel you are the cross-watcher. There was karma, there was consequences, and I don't think that you like them or they like them with the devil energy ego card showing up. So you're needing to change your perspective. Shift your mindset. Let's see, Gemini. Yeah, we've got the theme around guidance. So shifting your perspective and maybe getting guidance, even if you played the game wrong, and it could be at work or any area, you made a wrong move. I definitely feel there's someone around you who might give you their wisdom, their insight into how to play the game better, guide you on how to recover from something, okay? It could be something like that. This person giving you guidance and inspiration. Or you're being that to someone else. Okay, you might be mentoring someone who's made a big mistake in their life and paying the price, and you might be their source of inspiration and guidance. Gemini. Flow. Okay, I love the energy of flow. So you are in flow state at the moment, or you're coming into the energy of being in flow state, and I have got imagination. So you're in your imagination and you're in flow. So you feel like you're very creative at the moment. I feel like getting an extra, Gemini. Community. Some of you might work in your community. This issue might be with someone in your friendship circle, your community. There could be a person in your community who's guiding you, supporting you, or a source of inspiration. All right, let's go on to the next one. Beginnings. So we've got the energy of new beginnings at the bottom of your deck, and it's next to life. Beginning life or beginning your new life feels really nice. Starting over, I just heard. Fresh start with a new perspective. All right, Gemini. Or maybe it's you have the opportunity for a fresh start and a new life and you're having to change your perspective and see the truth of that. Starting over. Beginning again. Oh, wow. Okay. What do we have? Renewal. Your cards are all over the place. All right. So we've got the energy of renewal. And it came out with insight and recovery. By the way, the Death card, think about the Death card as, not the Death card, sorry, the Devil card. It can be addictions, toxic traits that we have. It can be devil energy around us. I feel someone paid the price for their devil. And what do I mean by that? It could be within them, it could be around them. So I feel that someone was in their shadow, which is the devil energy, and they paid the price. There were negative consequences. So either you're guiding someone, Gemini, through that, who's experiencing the loss of that situation and you're supporting them, or else you are. And perhaps you're coming out of it now. There's been a period of renewal and recovery, or the person you're guiding or supporting is going through a recovery and renewal period. Just, you have to place it where it fits, Gemini. It's a general reading and roles can be reversed. Someone's getting a fresh insight. So you've got inspiration, insight, and guidance. Definitely nice to see. There's a feeling of there's still hope. Let's get one more, Gemini. Power. Someone's reclaiming their power. And for some of you, their independence as well. Now, in the split, I knew it, mental health. Some of you have suffered negative consequences in terms of your health, and for a lot of you, mental health. So whether it's depression, anxiety, just struggling with life. I definitely feel someone's paid a price. And now they're needing to focus on the new beginning with a fresh perspective and insight. In other words, learning the lessons, choosing to grow spiritually, not having a victim mindset, but stepping into their power and focusing on the new beginning. All right, let's see. Bottom of the deck. Oh, nice. Ooh. Some of you are about to meet a new person. Or some of you are manifesting it. But even if you are manifesting it, I definitely see that the Wheel of Fortune means that the universe is supportive of it. Because it's saying the wheel is turning next to the Ace of Water and the Lovers, your major arcana. Now, if you're not about to fall in love and meet a new person, whether it's like a relationship, it could be a new friend. The Ace of Water is my new beginning, and it can be the beginning of recovery. A lot of you, this is a recovery journey, so not all, but I definitely feel a strong collective. Now on here we've got emotions, relationship, intuition, and it's next to the Lovers, which is your major arcana. And that, like, honestly, you've got an angel who's guiding these two people together. But you have a choice, right? We can get divine intervention, but everyone has free will. I feel like you need to make a choice. The universe is giving you the new beginning, but you're having to shift your perspective and focusing on creating that beautiful new life, that new beginning, opening up to the possibility of new connections, new friendship, new love. For some of you, there could be the opportunity to reconcile your differences with someone as well. Okay, let's see, Gemini. Gemini. because I'm trying to teach you, not because I'm trying to share my life. But for example, I told you my daughter is a social worker and she works in child protection. So every day she faces people who have paid the ultimate price and lost their children because of addictions and all sorts of things, right? People being in their shadow. And she's there providing guidance, support, making sure that the children are protected and all of that kind of energy. So some of you could work in a similar field, and that's why I'm trying to give you perspective. But equally, some of you could be the person going through a really tough time. Bottom of the deck, I've got 2 of air, and it's next to 2 of water. So the 2s do connect to partnerships, relationships. A lot of you do have someone special in your life. Focus on your blessings. 2 of Cups can be a best friend. It can be your lover. It can be a sibling, okay? For a lot of you, it is romantic. Now, I am seeing the words partnership, commitment, and I am seeing reconciliation. So if you have had issues, there is a path to reconciliation or healing or even recovery. But typical Gemini fashion, at the bottom of the deck, we do have indecision or mental conflict about which path to take. And I'm hedging my bets. That could be you guys. You're at a crossroads, perhaps. Look, the Wheel of Fortune, first card out. It's a period of good luck. The universe has you back. I definitely feel positive changes in the air. And in the split, we've got the Ace of Water. There it is. So the Wheel of Fortune is bringing in the Ace of Water. So the opportunity to heal, the opportunity to love again, the opportunity to reconcile your differences. There is a new beginning absolutely coming through. Gemini. Yeah, I knew it. There's been a 3 of Swords. There's been a breakup for a lot of you, or the severing of ties with someone. There's been a really deep sorrow. A lot of you need to forgive yourself, or the cross watcher needs to forgive themselves. Someone really carries the pain of their mistake. Let's get one more. Ace of Cups says there is the path to forgiveness. Absolutely. We've got 5 of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who is fearful. They're fearful about their circumstance. They're fearful they don't have the money, the resources. They can feel abandoned, isolated because of the 3 of Swords. Someone like here is going to a church, right? They're down and out in their luck in life, and they're going to the church for support, for help. So remember, it can be a metaphor. You might be someone's rescue. Someone might be rescuing you. Let's see the next 3. Because I've got the community card, this could definitely be that, you know, maybe a lot of you do work in a community sector like Jordana, or it's someone in your friendship circle or network that you might be supporting, or they're helping you. Gemini. One more, please. Bottom of the deck. Oh, nice. We've got 9 of Water. Achieving your dreams. A wish being granted. And this can be getting help just when you need it most. 5 of Earth. Let's get the next 3. Someone's answered prayer. 2 of Fire, another 2. There's definitely a lot of thinking about the future and about direction. Now I'm seeing partnership. For a lot of you, there's another person by your side. I have got the Devil energy in the split, ego. Someone's needing to see the truth of a situation because, you know, I'm focusing on the word illusion. And see how the bird is caged? You need to see the truth, or the cross watcher, that you can liberate or free yourself. If you want independence, like just open the gate and fly. Someone is needing to see that they can save themselves. I'm really going with my intuition here, guys. So if it doesn't resonate, don't try and make it fit. We've got the release card. Isn't that interesting? Look at the rising of the phoenix, endings, transformation, and look at the word, freedom. I love it. I really think you're realizing something, that you have the ability to release or free yourself, to make the positive change, to come out of feeling stuck. 5 of Wands was in the split. You could be freeing yourself from a situation where there's a lot of drama. And we've got 6 of Earth coming into an energy of being grounded. Now, it does say charity, and it's under the 5 of Pentacles. A lot of you are either giving charity to someone in need or you're in receipt of it. So you will know, are you helping someone or getting helped? There's definitely money coming in or support. And it's from a really caring, nurturing person, the Empress. Could be your mother. Either way, if it's not your mother, it is a mother potentially, or someone who is very nurturing. It's the Goddess of Tarot, someone who is very abundant and caring and loving. And this is the wish being granted, right? Someone's receiving money, resources, or help in a time of need from a really, like an earth angel is what I just heard. Let's get the next 3. Either you're an earth angel for someone or vice versa. Gemini. One more, please. I really think the theme is around you freeing yourself from a situation. I just keep saying release and the bird flying. You saw the bird in the cage. There's something about liberation and freedom and release. Empress again. All right, Gemini, let's get the last 3. Quite a deep reading for you today, but beautiful. We've got the 7 of Wands, 7 of Fire, determination, conviction, feeling the need to defend yourself, your position. Could be feeling challenged. It could be causing nighttime anxiety. They're telling you to stand your ground in a situation. And then we have the Lovers. Beautiful. Gemini, there's your major arcana. Coming back together again. Ace of Water with the Lovers. There could be a new relationship on the horizon. Or your relationship could be a source of renewal or healing for you. Definitely there's a new beginning. A lot of healing and happiness in your future. One more, Gemini. Yeah, a Gemini card. I really think this card, I can't tell you how many times the 8 and 9 of Swords comes out in your reading. It's pretty much every time I do it. You guys are overthinkers, as you all know. You tell me in the comments. In the split, we've got renewal, redemption. There's the chance of redemption, Gemini. There's a chance of forgiveness. Whether you're giving it to another person or you're in receipt of it. There is definitely a feeling of healing and renewal. There's a rebirth. And it's funny, we've got the Empress at the bottom of the deck next to the Star. Wow. So there is an opportunity. Wheel of Fortune, it's definitely bringing in that Ace of Cups, but it's also bringing in the opportunity to really let something go, release something. There's the opportunity for forgiveness, redemption, renewal, whether it's forgiving yourself, someone forgiving you, you're forgiving someone else. It's all coming through. I definitely feel 2 cards, 9 of Cups and Star, that you're going to achieve some sort of dream or wish, or there's a really deep healing coming through the collective. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I hope it all manifests for you. Love and light. God bless.